Hi, today is 10/3/2025. Exit the cave, ending the reincarnation trap. I mean, if you want to come back to this evil place, that's on you. If you, thank you, by the way, for all the loving comments and suggesting I read some of this book by Mikoski. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I've heard it so many times on Coast to Coast. and This is a book on how to escape what's called the archons, and they're called different names in various other countries. They're tricksters, and they entice a soul to reincarnate here. They use karma as bait, and during the 360, now, the movies reveal all of this. Like old time Christmas movie, The Matrix, The Truman Show. And I'm not one for watching movies, but I've got a bunch I want to watch regarding the prison planet. And those say, like, they give you a 360 review where they say, hey, you did good over here. But over here, yeah. And then you put a gaslight the soul and try to make him feel guilty, and maybe I had to, they'll say, maybe I had to go back and try it again, pay off karma. But the reason why this is Hollywood here on Firm Earth is because, and I don't believe it's a school, is because they wipe our memory. So how is it a school? How are we going to know what karma, which I call cause and effect? You punch a person, they're either going to run or punch you back or something. There'll be a consequences. There'll be an effect. So if you're trying to clear your karma from all the other past lives by long-term meditating or whatever way, how are you taking self-responsibility? Like in the 12-step program, you make living amends, and that's less to do so would harm others. So, I mean, what kind of a school is that? So I don't want to be tricked. I'm past 72. I'll be 73 in December. I am not I've got my pattern watching Team Exit on TikTok very early mornings live, because this information is very heavily censored. I listen to Gnostic and Helena Bavalsky on YouTube at night, and also the compilation of TikToks, especially spiritual ones. But like I said, the spirits aren't souls. The backdrop folk here are just that, and they have agents here to trick souls into taking drugs, preventing them from ascending during these end times. And it's really important to get this information so we don't get tricked again. And we want to have a clear mind, awareness, intention, and will, and practice that intention. Have a first eye open, stop the fluoride. Don't let them do or because that calcifies the first eye. It's known as the third eye, but it was the first eye because we use telepathic communication before the first reset. We're in the 7th reset, and they're going on the 8th reset. So you've got your Homo Borg Genesis folk. They're hybrids, a third strand of DNA that were tricked, and victims of war, I call them. You can learn more about that, and if you Google it and it says, oh, it's a conspiracy, well, they're admitted in about 6 months, because we all found out that conspiracy theorists, which, I'm a theorist, but I don't conspire against anybody, so how am I... How is it a conspiracy? The only ones that are conspiring against us are the govern their mind. Okay, so just to add something, the English language is full of spell words. Your tongue is a wand. What you say creates magic. So especially self-talk, you want to say really, really high energy, uptone words and self-talk to your spouse, especially detoxing methadone. We don't want to say, oh, when will this ever end? Because then it will never end. Oh, don't be in agreement with those long-term withdrawals. Don't do it. Okay, it didn't happen to me. And I was on it for 40, 45 years, okay? I had the intention, will, and awareness through meditation, chanting, humming, deep breaths, and I stayed clear to overcome the methadone detox. And now I'm here with nearly 6 years, and you can do it too. But this will give you a bigger purpose and goal here to prepare for the afterlife. Don't be getting on my table, girl. This cat is pissing on my furniture. And I added another cat box. So if anybody has a tip, no, why this female is peeing. So anyway, I like dogs, but they're okay for now. Okay, so I'm going to read the back of it. And so this is for entertainment purpose only. All this whole video content is for that. I've had my channel taken down for opening my mouth. I don't believe any of this book. Of course, I'm just reading it because it makes me laugh. Okay? Wink, wink. You know the deal, folks. You should by now. Okay. Most people will say something feels terribly wrong with reality, the world, life. Why is that? Because something is wrong. This whole experience called life on earth is a falsified lie. Standard spirituality, religion, and the New Age tell us that we live in a wonderful world made by a creator who loves us and who is always waiting for our prayers. Pray, prayers, pray, P-R-E-Y. Okay, it's a trick word. Believe has lie in it. Real eyes, real lies, lies, okay? That's me. I can feel a lie from the truth. Okay, so anyway, who's always waiting for our prayers? Do you get your prayers answered all the time? Oh, you don't want to use your own powers to manifest? Okay. Yet some groups, such as the Gnostics and Cathars, C-A-T-H-A-R-S, believe that we live in a virtual reality simulation. So the Matrix, the movie The Matrix, which I've yet to see. I wasn't one for watching movies, but the Truman Show, Your American Guy. There's so many movies that reveal what's going on, and the reason for that is because the fallen angels have to tell us what they're doing, some way, fashion, or form. They think it balances them, cause and effect. They can't go home. We can, and I'm on my way there, and I'm not suicidal. Okay, so Cathars believe that we live in a virtual reality simulation fashioned by an evil creator with the purpose of consuming our energy and keeping our souls trapped. So that energy that they're consuming is called loosh, the Monroe's Institute. That came from them, from what I remember and understand. And this loosh is all our negative energy, all our negative emotions. It's like we have fast food chains for burgers, chicken, human meat, and if you haven't heard already. And so they do too. The archons, they have a fear store, a fear and anxiety store, trauma. It goes on. Just think of all the negative emotion. They graze on it. So that's why we're here. And I know it could be a dark night of the soul. I mean, knowing this and accepting it, but you can find out more information from Gnostic information and Helena Blavatsky, B-A-R-A-L-S-K-Y. Helena, Helena, Helena Blavatsky. Okay, so she's not in body, but she sure revealed a lot. I'm listening to those videos every night. Plato created the allegory of the cave to present that we live in a non-real reality and in fact are prisoners in it. I'm not coming back. With intention, will, and awareness. So get your game on. Really be clean and sober, because that's how they trick us, with attachments, with false idols, with money. Oh yeah, you want to come back and be rich and famous? I'm not selling my soul out. Or I'll give you all the heroin or methadone you want. Here, you want to go back? No, don't let them trick you, man. Be on your game. Exit the Cave takes a candid exploration into the reincarnation trap by unpacking a plethora, I think is how you, P-L-E-T-H-O-R-A, I should look that up, of diverse information from ancient texts and near-death experiences to movies such as Dark City and Westworld in an attempt to construct and understand Plato's cave and allegory. Most significant of it all is how important it is to be prepared at the moment of one's passing. Our only true guaranteed experience. It's true, we're all going to pass. We're going to rise above the body like I did during my out-of-body experience, okay? We are not a meat suit. These are temples, these are containment vessels that you are temporarily occupying. Honor it so you don't end up in all this pain like I have, can't bring your arms up, and etc. What awaits us on the other side of turning our back on constant incarnation in a pit of suffering? So what awaits us on the other side of turning our back on constant incarnations in a pit of suffering? Perhaps it is what our soul has been dreaming of for eons. Going home. I'm going home. 86, don't pay any never minds, don't accept any contracts from the archons, no matter how enticing. Know that they are fake and that they're going to trick you into more misery and suffering and draw. Unless you want to come back here, that's on you. Okay, but I don't find it free will. If you think you heard the call out of your body and you felt sorry for this firm earth, you know, not being a human, and you wanted to help, and you heard the call, Dolores Cannon's work, planet Earth needs help, come help, come help. And so you go over there and you get tricked. And I remember when I was coming in this planet, I kept thinking, I will remember, I will remember, I will remember. Because when you're out of the body, you remember all your lifetimes, okay? And so I must have had a sense of knowing I would forget, but I was so excited to be of service here, labeling myself as a starseed. Well, let me tell you something, Dolores Cannon, out-of-body Dolores Cannon, there is evil. There is evil. So a lot of her information I resonated with, but when I'm learning more, so that's why when you have an open mind, you know, your beliefs, which has lie in it, change. You know, and your belief is not a knowing. It's a belief, okay, and it's subject to change. But this, to me, is a knowing. And practice good virtues. Good virtues. Thank you for all the love in the comments. And let me know if you want more. If you want me to read you more, because I'm still not, I mean, it takes me a while to read, and I'm on less than halfway through. Until next time.